Since 2005, donations and contributions to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation have saved countless lives. Have you or a loved one ever called 911? Do you know anyone that, by some miracle, survived a life-threatening emergency, or heartbreakingly, did not?
His name was Kelsey. He was 23 years old. A typical kid. Obviously 23 is an adult, but he was just living his life, trying to find his creative niche. And the day that it happened, it was a Wednesday. He was driving, and just this guy that he knew just did a drive-by shooting.
Everyone expects that when a truck shows up, it's going to have everything on it that they need to solve that emergency. And as much as we would like for that to be the case, oftentimes it's not, especially when you get into smaller and more rural departments where even staffing sometimes is difficult to get, but equipment is even harder.
The first responder was calling to another fire station to see if they had the right equipment, because he didn't. If they had the equipment, maybe he could have lived.
I had a tragedy in my family. My niece, at the time, she was 10 years old. She was involved in a car accident that took her and her 10-year-old best friend's life. I wish that the circumstances could have been different in my family for my niece, for someone to have been able to save her, that those tools and equipment could have saved her life.
Just think if every fire station or every ambulance that came to the scene had the proper equipment, whatever your need is, heart attack, car wreck, whatever it is, they have the equipment to save your life. And the Public Safety Foundation is striving to do that. And I thank God for it.
Every department, I feel, should have the opportunity to have this amazing equipment to save someone's life. And every dollar you give to Firehouse Subs gets each department closer to that goal of having these tools.
It's hard to imagine how one single donation, a roundup, a pickle bucket purchase, even just a small contribution, can multiply exponentially, now amounting to more than $90 million among more than 6,500 granted organizations throughout the 50 states, plus Puerto Rico and Canada, all of which have gone to provide equipment, training, and resources to our hometown heroes. But in just 15 short years, the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation has achieved just that, with the support of our franchisees, headquarters personnel, restaurant guests, and valued partners. We have much to be proud of, and yet we can do so much more.
There is no department anywhere in the country that is 100% funded for everything that they need. Every department will have a running list of equipment that they have asked for and have not gotten. And so the foundation really plays a key role in helping fill those stopgaps.
It's a misconception with the public that, they see these big red trucks, they assume that we're just packed to the hilt full of equipment and that we're just, given everything that we need. With the challenges of our budgets, the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation allowed us to get this equipment to be life-altering for our community.
The quicker we can get the equipment to the scene, every minute is a life-saving minute.
Every aspect of what the fire department does it revolves around the life and safety of the people that we serve. Without a doubt, I can say that having specialized equipment such as the Hearst rescue tool affected the life-saving operation that day in a positive manner. Knowing that the price of the equipment is high and the level of the budget is usually lower than we all wish, I can speak from the heart that every member down here was extremely grateful to receive that piece of equipment to allow us a more effective rescue in the life-saving situation that day.
In May of 2016, we received the funding for the thermal imaging cameras through Firehouse Subs. Just about a year later, we were called in reference to an autistic kid who had been missing for approximately 4 hours.
They were afraid that he could wind up getting hurt. Being able to find him very quickly and him being safe and not harmed or anything like that was a great feeling.
Our county had written the grant to receive 8 AEDs from Firehouse Sub Foundation. So we put the AED in the gym, and thank God it was right there. It was steps away. You turn it on and it tells you what to do. Call 911, stay calm, insert place the pads, analyzing, step away, don't touch. I mean, it talks you straight through everything. So it's a wonderful, wonderful piece of technology that has been invented, and it literally saved Cameron's life.
Clearly, we are making huge positive differences in the neighborhoods and communities we serve. Hopefully, if a family member or someone in your circle of friends needs emergency care, they'll be able to receive it in a timely manner with the most advanced life-saving tools in the hands of our first responders. Remember, now more than ever, we need your help in communicating, supporting, and donating to our life-saving mission.
Being able to educate a customer that has no idea why they've been rounding up really builds value and builds a foundation that spreads to other people. And that gives them a sense of pride and gives them more of a commitment to rounding up, buying pickle buckets, supporting First Responder Month when it comes around, that sort of thing.
It really touches home for me. So I make it a habit to ask everybody, every day, all day, because had they had the equipment, things could have been different.
I believe as a first responder, having an AED in your patrol vehicle as just a standard piece of equipment is absolutely necessary. It is the difference between life and death.
It's crazy that in a blink of an eye, he could have been gone. That guy didn't know when he was asking for that grant for the defibrillator that it was gonna save my dad's life.
Thank you to everyone, for everybody, a lot of people, for everything and done for me. I say thank you very much.
You never know. It could be my son, it could be me, it could be one of my team members here, or it could be my owner, And so, it's an easy thing to buy into.